Hey Bears fans, we're at a crucial moment for our team's defense. What's ahead in the 2025 season could redefine what we expect from our team. But how can we finally transform our defense into an elite unit? That's what we're going to analyze today. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to the Bears News Fan Report, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any exclusive content about our team. With Ben Johnson arriving as our new head coach, there's a promise of renewal. Expectations are high for the defense to finally match the potential of an offense led by Caleb Williams. And this is where the question comes in. Should we focus all our efforts on Chase Young, the pass rusher who still shines in the NFL despite some injuries throughout his career? But hold on, before deciding, stop and think. Is he really the key piece, or are there alternatives on the market that could offer more stability or even a bigger long-term impact? Last season, Chase Young had a 14.6% pressure rate on the quarterback, which is impressive, no doubt. But should the Bears risk a $70 million four-year contract with someone who still carries the weight of past injuries? The competition is tough, with the Los Angeles Chargers in the mix. So, can Chicago secure his signature? Before we continue with this analysis, don't forget to subscribe to the Bears News Fan Report, like the video, and turn on notifications to stay updated on everything about our team. Back to the analysis, the Bears' biggest advantage in this process might be the connection between Young and our new defensive coordinator, Dennis Allen. This partnership could be key to getting the best out of Young. But the question remains, do we need someone with an injury history to be the pillar of our defense? The truth is, while Chase Young has all the potential to become a terror for quarterbacks, he's not the only option. Should our priority be a boost to the defensive line, or perhaps invest in other areas of the team? For example, there are options in the market that could bring more balance and depth to our defense. Now, I want to hear from you, Bears fan. What's your opinion? Is Chase Young the solution for our defensive line, or are there other alternatives we should consider? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, if you're enjoying the content and want more analyses like this, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any details of this journey with the Bears. Let's go together into a new era. Over the last few years, the Chicago Bears have shown flashes of talent on defense, but they've always lacked that decisive player who can change the course of a game. We might be on the verge of finding that key piece in Chase Young, or maybe the Bears need to take a more comprehensive approach, which involves a combination of reinforcements at multiple positions. One thing is for sure, the defense needs to be strengthened to match the potential of our new quarterback, Caleb Williams. If we can form an aggressive, impenetrable defense that can pressure opposing quarterbacks and cause key turnovers, we might finally reach the level of competitiveness that everyone expects from a team aiming to compete for the Super Bowl. But what really defines this process? Will it be the individual talent of a player like Young, who has enormous potential, or does success depend more on a collective and strategic build? The arrival of Dennis Allen as defensive coordinator brings new hope, as he promises a more aggressive system focused on pressuring the quarterback, which could be exactly what Young needs to get back to his best form. And even though the Chargers are also interested in Young, does Chicago have the advantage not only because of the connection with Dennis Allen, but also the possibility of playing for a team that is in full rebuilding mode and can benefit from his experience and winning mentality? But, as I mentioned earlier, the risk of investing in someone with an injury history can't be ignored. And what would that mean for the future of our defense if he can't stay healthy? The $70 million contract value is a gamble, and the Bears may need to carefully evaluate the costs and benefits of this move. Meanwhile, there are other names on the market that could offer a safer solution and maybe even have a greater impact in areas that urgently need reinforcement, like the secondary or the interior defensive line. What do Bears fans think about this? Is betting on one player worth the risk? Or should we focus on strengthening different areas of the defense, creating a stronger and more unpredictable unit for our opponents? As much as everyone wants to see a player like Chase Young shining in Chicago, we also need to remember that the team needs more than just an individual talent. The defense needs a mentality of unity, where every player contributes to a common mission, dominating the field. If Young arrives and integrates well with Dennis Allen's system, he could certainly become an essential piece, but we can't forget that the Bears need more than just a star. So the big question is the solution a big reinforcement like Chase Young? Or would it be smarter to strengthen other areas of the defense to create a more balanced team, ready for the challenges? Now it's your turn, Bears fans. I want to know your opinion. Is Chase Young the right name for our defense, or should we look for other options in the market? Leave your comment below, share your ideas, and let's continue this discussion that will define the future of our team. And remember to not miss any news or analysis about the Chicago Bears. Subscribe to the Bears News Fan Report, like the video, and turn on notifications. Let's go together on this journey to a new era for our team. Bears down. As a Chicago Bears fan, I believe we're at a crucial point in our rebuild. The arrival of someone like Chase Young could be a significant milestone, bringing a huge promise of immediate impact for our defense. No doubt he has the talent to be a great pass rusher, and this position has been an evident need for the Bears for years. However, I'm skeptical about betting on a player with an injury history. If we can keep him healthy, he could be a real monster on the defensive line. But if he turns out to be another high-risk gamble, it could compromise the team's long-term growth. I also believe that Dennis Allen's philosophy could be a major difference maker. If he implements a more aggressive defense with constant quarterback pressure and an increased emphasis on turnovers, we could see our defense reach another level, regardless of who the key player is. In the end, my opinion as a fan is that the Bears need to be aggressive, yes, but with caution. If we can secure Young at a fair value, he could be the missing piece. But if the contract value gets too high because of competition, maybe it's better to focus on strengthening other areas of the team, like the secondary or interior line, which also urgently need reinforcements. The important thing is that, as fans, we want to see the Bears stand out in the league, and that means being ready to make big bets but also being smart with our choices. I believe the future is promising, and any move that makes the defense more solid and competitive will be worth it, as long as it's a well-thought-out decision.